Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number sense. The lessons we're going to cover today are convert between place values, word names for numbers, Roman numerals, prime and composite numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 4 math chapter we are on right now. Number sense. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is convert between. Grade 6 is at 8. Convert between place values. 50 tens equal how many hundreds? I said today, but at 8 today. 50 tens means 500. In 100, we have 10 tens, right? So then 50 tens equal 500s. The correct option is 500. The correct option is 500s. Let's just start with the test questions. Let's just start with the test questions. Fifty tens equal how many hundreds? 50 tens equal 500s. Option number 1. 3 is the correct option. 4,000s equal how many hundreds? 4,000s. So in 1,000 we have how many hundreds? 1,000 we have 10 hundreds. And 4,000s equal 40 hundreds. 4,000 equal 40 hundreds. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two thousands equal how many ones? 2000 equal 2000 ones. Option number 4 is the correct option. 9,000 equal how many tens? 9,000 equal 900 tens. Option number 2 is the correct option. 700 ones equal how many hundreds? 700 ones equals 700s. Option number 2 is the correct option. Ten tens equal how many hundreds? 10 tens equal 100. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 tens equal how many ones? 3 tens equal 30 ones. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4,000 equal how many tens? 4,000 equal 400 tens. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, 800 ones equal how many hundreds? 800 ones equal 800. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is word names for numbers. How do you write the number 501 using words? Basically, that's how we read the numbers, right? You can't read it like 501. How do you read? You read it like 501. That's how you write the number. You write it as 501. So that is 501. Let's just start with the test questions. How do you write using the number using the words? So how do you read this number? You can't read like 501. You read it like 501. So option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write this number using digits? Now we need to write it in the digits 335, right? So 300s, that means 3 is at the hundreds place, and 35, 3 is at the tens, and 5 is at the ones. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is 335. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write this number using digits? 828. So which is the correct option? You guys are here to learn. If you're not answering the questions I'm asking, you're not allowed to chat over here. 828. So 8 is at the hundreds position, 2 is at the tens, and 8 is at the ones. Hmm. 990. So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option, 992. Stop chatting, I said. Lawal, stop chatting. How do you write this number using words? Five 500. Option number 1 is the correct option, 500 it is. How do you write this number using digits? 21. So, which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option, 21 it is. Option 946. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write this number using words? That is 706. Option number 1 is the correct option. How do you write this number using digits? 56. Option number 2 is the correct option, 56. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is Roman numerals. What number does Roman numeral represent? X. X is for 10. So you have 3 times x, 10, 10, and 10, and V. You need to add 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5. 10 plus 10 is 20 and 10 30. 30 plus 5 makes 35. Let's just start with the test questions. What number does this Roman numeral represent? That is 35. V is for 5, then 5 plus 1 plus 1. So together they makes 7 it is. The correct option is 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. What number does this Roman numeral represent? 10 and 10, 20 and V 25. Option number 1 is the correct option. How do you write 34 as Roman numeral? So 34. 30 and 4. So you can write 30 as X, X and X, and 4 we can write I and V. That is 34. Option number 2 is the correct option. What number does this Roman numeral represent? That is 10, 10, 20, 30, 5, 36, 37. The correct option is 37. Option number 1 is the correct option. How would you write 16 as a Roman numerals? 16. 10 plus 6 makes 16. X is for 10 and VI is for 6. That is 16. Option number 2 is the correct option, 16. What number does this Roman numeral represent? That is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. How would you write 21 as a Roman numeral? Twenty-one. 21. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is prime and composite number. No, that is, oh yes, prime and composite number. Prime and composite numbers. First thing you need to prime number. What is the prime number? A prime number has only two factors. A number that can only be divided by 1 and the number itself. That is a prime number. And a composite number has more than two factors. So the number 1 is neither prime nor composite. Let's just start with the test questions. Is 1 a prime number? No, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Is 3 a prime number? Yes, it is. Because 3 can be divided by 1 and the number itself. So yes, 3 is a prime number. Is 6 a prime number? No, 6 is not a prime number. It can be divided by 2. It can be divided by 3. It can be divided by 6 and the 1 itself. So we have so many numbers that can divide 6. 6 is a composite number, not prime. Yes, 5 is a prime number. The correct option is yes. Is 9 a prime number? No, 9 is not a prime number. Is 2 a prime number? Yes, 2 is a prime number. Is 8 a prime number? Is 8 a prime number? No, it is not a prime number. Is 7 a prime number? Yes, it is a prime number. Is 10 a prime number? No, 10 is not a prime number. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is 3? A 3 is a prime number. Yes, it is a prime number. Is 4 a prime number? No, 4 is not a prime number. Is 2 a prime number? Yes, it is a prime number. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So chapter we were working on is number sense. The lessons we have covered today are connote between place values, word names for numbers, Roman numerals, and prime and composite numbers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need any of the lessons down in box, I'm here. Any questions you can please ask if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.